Here's another tip. If you want somebody to have a quiet voice, there's lots of ways to do it. I don't recommend making your words actually physically smaller, though, because you never sacrifice legibility for nothing. You never sacrifice. But take a look at what happens. If I make that word balloon bigger in relationship to the words, those are the same. That's the same size type that I always use. Loosen that up. That's the same size as I always use. But now, relative to its balloon, it feels smaller. See how that feels smaller than that? It's the same size. Upper and lower helps too. But never sacrifice legibility. Always, I don't go below a certain point size in my comics. But if I want somebody to have a quieter voice, I just make their word balloon bigger in relationship to it. Works every time. Works every time. Now, okay, Planning McGee. Yeah, get that face off of there so you can actually see his expression. It's actually maybe a little bit better. Everyone's got their own aesthetic. Again, unless it's a real strong blue, I am a real bear when it comes to legibility, and I wouldn't go with a blue text. Definitely not a gray text. Okay, blue over gray, never gray, because either the gray isn't strong enough it to be read clearly, or it's so strong that it's practically black, and you have ruined it. Oh yeah, the catchphrase, yeah. Yep, and the dotted line isn't bad. The dotted line isn't bad. The problem is when you add color to that, it's for my view, for my aesthetic, it's a weird look. I've done a couple of dotted line word balloons and stuff, or a dotted line outline like they used to do in the Fantastic Four for Sue Storm. The only problem is I don't think it's a great aesthetic for my taste. And that's the thing. When it comes down to some of these issues, a lot of this is aesthetic decisions. Hey, this is Brad. Make sure you like that video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you'd like to see future live stream chats. If you'd like to be part of the next live stream chat as it's happening, you can become a Patreon backer at patreon.com/Guigar. And if you'd like to hear me talking even more about comics and making a living from comics, I'm joined by my good friend Dave Kellett every week on the Comic Lab podcast. That's available any place you get your podcasts. Also, check out webcomics.com. That's a site I've been doing for nearly 10 years now with news, tutorials, information, and advice for the working web cartoonists. And don't forget, you can pick up my book, The Webcomics Handbook, at amazon.com. Thanks again, and I hope you're having a great day.